Infrastructure is such a foundational piece to everything that we know in terms of our quality of life that we can't take it for granted. And we all need to pay attention to this, and we all need to be prepared to pay for it.
The infrastructure that we have in Toronto today was built in the 1950s, and we've had basically 30 years of inactivity around most infrastructure in the Greater Toronto Area. We frankly are living off the infrastructure of our grandparents.
Infrastructure is such a big portion of our economy and keeps so many people working and healthy. What are we investing in? We're investing in our future. We're investing in our kids and their health.
The ability to live and work in this region affordably is at stake.
Infrastructure is used by everyone in the city. It is used by everyone in the city every single day.
I like to define infrastructure as the arteries of our community. It includes our water lines for domestic use, drinking, bathing, cooking.
Everything from transit to sewage services to hydro.
Without the infrastructure, our society will not function. When we go turn that tap on and no water comes out, or we turn the light switch on and there's no light, and utter chaos quickly consumes our communities.
You really don't know it's there until it's not. And you see that throughout Ontario, whether it be the days when the hydro went out, or when the Bayview Extension is flooded in Toronto, or when you can't get from Mississauga to downtown Toronto for a meeting.
We see on the news every day water main breaks and sinkholes coming up.
The world is changing. We're seeing climate change effects like extreme weather events. We're seeing major demographic changes, and all of those things mean we can't just do what we've done before.
100,000 people.
100,000 people a year.
100,000 people a year coming into the city.
That's 1 million people a decade.
With about 50,000 jobs that come with that, making sure that we have the infrastructure to support and service all of those needs is critical.
Don't take it for granted.
I think as a fundamental principle, the cost of infrastructure that lasts a long time should be shared across its useful life.
Everybody's using it. Everybody should pay for what they use.
Why does it cost so much to buy a home in York Region or Peel or Durham or Halton? The reason is that those people coming in are basically paying for all the new infrastructure that's being built.
It's not fair then for a homeowner on their 25-year mortgage to pay for water and wastewater servicing that has a life cycle of 100 years.
Without the proper investment in infrastructure, it will crumble.
Good infrastructure decisions will serve us for decades, and bad infrastructure decisions will burden us for a generation.